unlike today, there weren't so many ways to spend your leisure time, so the stock car racing, you know, for the spectators was a cheap way to do it, and for the participants, a lot of them were Korean War and World War II veterans. For them, it was just a fun way to probably drink a little bit of beer afterwards and race their cars. I grew up in Willmar on the north side, about a block away from the fairgrounds, and along with a bunch of other north side kids, you know, we gravitated to the racetrack on Friday nights. That's where we were. This is the old half-mile track at Willmar, shaped like an egg. There's a certain number of guys didn't care to race there once they raced once because, as you could see, 1 and 2 were shaped quite differently than 3 and 4. And you really had to have the handling on your car working to make it around it decent. And more than a few cars were built in the neighborhood. Guys would bring an old car home and take the glass out of it and gut the interior and just start bracing it, putting in roll bars, and went from there. That's how they got their experience. I suspect maybe some of the guys, they just decided to use maybe like their home address, you know, where they lived, like 521 or 503, something like that, 588. Maybe that was their house address on their street. There was a time when you saw that quite a bit, not so much anymore. You still occasionally see it. It was put together by a friend from Appleton, Glenn Schrock, who unfortunately passed away in 2018. But his dad, Cliff, was a mechanic in Appleton and raced from like 57 to 64. And Glenn tagged along, and over a period of time, he's put together quite a collection, built quite a collection of 1/25th scale model cars. Its collection is just about 150 cars. Old coupes and coaches, like we called them back then, from different tracks. I don't know how long it took Glenn to put this together, but it must have taken some time. And he must have had a lot of pictures, you know, a lot of reference material to get the paint schemes right and stuff, because you couldn't possibly all do them from memory. It's quite a collection.